And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here is talking about dislike, that which you dislike. Overall, He says subhanahu wa ta'ala that I know that overall you guys care about the community of Muslims, but internally each and every one of you dislikes putting yourself in jeopardy and at risk. That's natural. But He says subhanahu wa ta'ala, however, وَعَسَىٰ أَن تَكْرَهُ شَيْئًا وَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. Perhaps you will dislike something, but it is actually good for you. It's actually good for you. And then He says subhanahu wa ta'ala, the opposite is also true. That وَعَسَىٰ أَن تُحِبُّ شَيْئًا وَهُوَ شَرٌّ لَكُمْ. But maybe you will be obsessed and love something. You'll be infatuated with something. This is what I want to do. This is what I need. This is what I have to do. And yet, that thing is actually destructive and bad for you. And you don't realize. Very simple way of understanding this concept is, you talk to kids, like a 16-year-old, right? You ask them, hey man, if I give you $1 million right now, would you take it? Yeah, of course, no question. Can you imagine what a 16-year-old would do with $1 million? The person would bring doom and destruction on themselves and everyone around them. That's what would happen, right? It's a dangerous thing. So we think that, this is what I love, so it must be naturally good for me. Just because we think that we love something, we think that it must be naturally good for us. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ وَأَنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Allah knows while here حالية. I know every single moment while every moment you don't know. So basically every moment going through our lives, we actually don't know. We have not totally encompassed, with our knowledge, everything, all the possibilities and potentialities and probabilities of something. We haven't. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has. Allah knows all things, subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He knows how everything was, is, and will be. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows how it was not, it is not, and it will not be. Allah knows all the potentialities and probabilities. We do not. We try to account for them in deciding what we want and what we don't want, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fully has already accounted for all of them. So that's why when He decrees something in our life, He does so based on His knowledge, based on His hikmah, based on what He knows is good for us. Based on what He knows is good for us. And so our scholars, they mentioned that one reason that people actually lose good deeds, like they're burning their good deeds and they don't realize it behind the scenes, is that person is unhappy with Allah's decree for them. That the person is praying 5 times a day, they're fasting in Ramadan, they're giving their charity, they're coming to the masjid, they're taking care of their parents, they're doing all of that. But they are unhappy with the way Allah has planned their life. They're unhappy, they're like, you know what, it could have been better, it should have been better. Why me? I deserve better. So because of that, they're constantly disobeying Allah. The person is constantly disobeying Allah. They think, right, on the outside, let's just say, like ostensibly the person is obeying Allah. They are coming to the masjid, they're dressing properly, they're eating halal, they're doing all of these things. So they're stacking up all of these good deeds. But behind the scenes, internally, the person is constantly unhappy that, Allah, why did you give me this life? That person has this, why didn't I get that? Why wasn't I given that instead? All my friends around me, they all have houses and cars and they're married and they have kids. Why don't I have these things? Allah, you couldn't have planned my life better than this. I deserve more, I deserve other. So because of that, the person is burning away their good deeds because they're constantly disobeying Allah internally.